Hi guys, welcome back to the garage. I know it's been a minute, right? Okay, so I'm a couple days behind, but this is Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot, and today I'm going to do prompts 20 through 26. So that should be from this past Saturday to this coming Friday. So, starting out on day 20. Share one tarot myth you used to believe and why you stopped believing it. Well, the one thing I used to believe was that, and I didn't actually find out about it until afterwards, but I purchased my own tarot deck first. And then I found out, that you were supposed to be gifted a deck. And I was so guilt ridden that I had bought my own deck. But I quickly learned that that's a bunch of hogwash. It might have been that way eons ago, but the myth no longer applied. So, but it took me a long time to get over the guilt of buying my own tarot deck. So, there's that. Okay, day 21. Share some of your favorite deck storage. I did a deck storage tag, which I'm going to link below, and you can have a look at that. And then in the future, I've done a few changes, so I have an idea for an upcoming video where I'm going to show my updated space. So there's that. Day 22. Share the card that was the hardest for you to get when you were first learning the tarot. I'm still learning the tarot. How do you feel about the card now? Okay, so the hardest card for me to get is actually the whole suit of wands. For being a Leo and a fire sign, I do not connect with the wands as much as I do the swords, which is air, which I've come to find out in my astrological birth chart. I have no air. So that's how I gravitate towards air. So I'm more in tune with the swords because I need them more than I need fire. So, yeah, the whole suit of wands, myself and my soul sister, Jen Willowwind, the Thrifty Witch, she and I are working on a wand study. She's doing really well, and I'm enjoying her videos on wands. And that's the suit that we're tackling this year. So it's the suit of wands, and I think I'm going to be pretty darned impressed once I'm finished. So yeah, okay. Day 23. Share a tarot deck that you just had to break up with. It no longer resonates for you. Well, it wasn't that it no longer resonated. I don't know how much it actually resonated to begin with. When I first started getting back into tarot, the first deck that caught my eye was Shadowscapes. And so I bought the Shadowscapes deck. And I tried like the Dickens to work with it, but the imagery is just, it's too ethereal. There are too much wispies going on that I could not, I could barely make out any kind of design in the card other than all the wispies. So I did end up passing my Shadowscapes on because I couldn't get with it. Day 24. Excuse me. All right, day 24. If you could design a 79 tarot card everyone would use, what would it look like? What would it represent? I think the 79th card I would choose would be peace. And it would simply be a swirl of melding colors. All potential color changes. I mean, it would almost look like, I guess, an optical illusion. But just to say peace, that we're all one, and I understand that we all have differences and stuff, but we're still all human. We still all have to live our lives, and we should be able to do it in peace and in harmony with each other because that's all the other guy is trying to do too, is just live his life. So that would be my 79th card, would be peace. Day 25, tarot or oracle, which would you read for the rest of your life if you had to pick one, and why? That's a tough question because, oracle I find much easier than tarot, but tarot will take you to a different level than oracle does. I would have to say tarot because I can get much more out of a tarot deck, I think, than an oracle deck. For me, an oracle deck is either a quick hug or a very swift kick in the pants. It's one of the two. And it doesn't really go much deeper than that for me. Um, yeah, so it would definitely have to be tarot as far as I'm concerned. In day 26, the last day for this video, is thoughts on tarot becoming mainstream. I don't think tarot's ever going to become mainstream. I think it only seems that way because we all do tarot. And so we're all involved in the inner tarot circles, whether it be in the tarot sphere or in our communities. I don't think it's a mainstream thing, and I don't think it's going to become a mainstream thing. It might be one of those, popular accessories, like every so often, every few years, becoming a witch is the thing to do. Well, every so often, doing tarot is the thing to do. But, yeah, not everybody sticks with it with years and years and years and really uses it the way it's supposed to be used, So yeah, I don't think it's mainstream. I don't think it's mainstream, and I don't think it'll ever become mainstream. Just like I don't think witchcraft is mainstream either, and I don't think it will ever come to that. I don't think. Anyway, there are my answers for days 20 to 26 for Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot. All right, guys, much love. I'll see you next time.